Bang it on that thing over there. What up, ladies
There
and
it
gents?
is. Woo, woo.
Speaking of lights, the light is on. We is
Lights,
live
camera,
and
action.
We is ready to rock and roll. It is
Hells
November. Oh, dude, are you doing No Shave November this year?
Wasn't planning on it. I haven't shaved since,
November?
Friday. I haven't shaved since November. But I don't know. I wasn't necessarily planning on it. What's the whole purpose behind that anyway?
I have no idea. I can't do anything about No Shave November anyways. But check it out, ladies and gents. We're going to be talking about six
Hold
things.
up. Before we talk about our subject, if anybody knows what this whole No Shave November thing is actually about, drop it in the comments.
Yeah, I want to know. I definitely want to know. But today's topic, we're going to be talking about 6 things entrepreneurs should be doing in November. No shaving may or may not be one of them. We'll find out.
Shut up and sit down.
The Business Bros Podcast was created for you. Learn from the business professionals who come to share their stories. Find out what's working in business and social media, what's hot and what's not, straight from the mouths of successful entrepreneurs out there doing the real work. And now, welcome to another episode of
Business Bros. Yeah, we're having some fun today, dude. So we got the turkey logo in the upper right hand corner.
Whoop.
Check that out right there. Yeah, we did all these different little marketing. What do we call them? Logos, I guess. Right,
Yeah, logos
different
last
themed
year.
logos last year, and this year has slowly tricked by. We're in November, and we forgot to use a lot of them, dude. We didn't use the St.
totally
Patty's
did.
Day one.
Nope.
We didn't use the Valentine's Day one.
Well, okay, so to be fair, we were using them when we were using StreamYard, and it was really easy to like move the logos in and out, and it was part of our habit.
You're not StreamYard. It was
Not StreamYard. Sling Studio. My bad. We're using StreamYard now,
Yes.
and it's still super easy to swap the logos in and out, but like we just
Brain fart.
totally were not thinking about it, with all this new technology, all this new stuff that we were using. We had all the new clips, and like the logos just totally slipped our minds, which was hilarious. When I finally realized it, I was like, man, it'd be cool if we had us in costume. Wait a second.
Dude, I almost had you.
Almost.
So we got it on there like the day before Halloween. We got our costumed our costume business bros, and now
Speaking of
we're Thanksgiving
Halloween,
mode.
now Thanksgiving. Speaking of Halloween, we got to give the RIP.
Losers always whine about their best.
RIP to Sean Connery, dude. I was having a
RIP to
conversation.
Sean Connery.
We'll get to the 6 things for entrepreneurs, by the way, for November. But this is the month of gratitude, and he put out so many great movies, dude. 1930 was when Sean Connery was born. Passed away on Halloween Day. 90 years, and I mean, I got a lot of fond memories of him. My very first memory of Sean Connery was Indiana Jones, dude.
Yes,
That was the first time I've seen
Absolutely.
Sean Connery come out, and ever
Yep.
since then, that Scottish guy, I mean, he's awesome, dude. I know many of you probably remember him as a James Bond. That was before my time, but when I started paying attention to Sean Connery, it was definitely in Indiana Jones, and when he played in The Rock,
the Temple.
that
of
was
Doom.
yeah.
Not Temple of Doom.
It was Raiders of the Lost Ark, isn't it?
No.
It's
Raiders of
man.
the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and
and
Crusade.
The Last Crusader.
Last
The Last
Crusade?
Crusade. I don't know, something like that. I don't know.
Dang!
I don't remember.
We're terrible. Oh my gosh.
Horrible.
Anyway,
Can't
we
remember
literally
names.
watched that movie like 100,000 times as kids, but
So
I think it was
RIP
Last
Sean
Crusade.
Connery. I think it was The Last Crusade. All right, let's jump into today's article. So we are going to be talking about 6 things that every entrepreneur should be doing in November. So let's hop into this. First one, be prepared. Winter is coming.
all right,
Dude.
we were totally singing "Be Prepared" by Lion King before the show. By the way,
Just because of this,
be
dude.
prepared.
For what?
So great. Anyway, winter is coming, and I love it. It's like double the movie quotes or
Yeah,
pop
Game of
culture
Thrones
references.
Yeah, Game of is coming. But look, here's the whole thing about be prepared. There's a lot of things happening towards the end of the year. If you have a business right now, is probably the time you should be meeting with your CPA, with your tax planner ahead of time. Don't wait till the end of the year when everything's over and you set your appointment up for 2021. No, right now is the time when you should be meeting with your CPA. Right now is the time when you should be meeting with your tax preparer to be prepared for the end of the year stuff. Did you have a
because
profitable year?
you want to spend everything as far as taxes go. You want to make sure that all of your purchases are done before December 31st, right?
Or at least that you're strategically planning it.
Exactly. So like if you're waiting until January 1st to meet with your CPA, tax planner, et cetera, it's too late.
It's over.
You want to plan, you want to meet with them now so you can plan and strategize for all of these stuff that you want to buy and all the expenses that you need to write off for this year. And you got to do it this year.
You got to do it before December 31st. I mean, unless you're one of those businesses that has a different fiscal year, which there are that a lot that do.
Mm-hmm.
But most of us fall into that calendar year where our year is going to end December 31st. So any type of planning, any type of purchase, any type of depreciating asset that you're going to buy, that you're going to, section 179 and take the whole thing, or bonus depreciate, whatever you're going to do. Now is the time to start sitting down and talking to your CPA. Other things, there's a lot of pass-through entities. You got an S corp, for example. You got an LLC, for example, and you're passing through profits. You got to make sure that you run your payroll. Maybe you haven't been running payroll throughout the year. You've been taking it as owner's draw. Make sure you run your payroll by the end of the year so that you stay compliant. And a lot of little things like that to make sure that you're sitting down and effectively planning and being proactive for that end of this year, for the beginning of next year. Another thing to start looking into, your marketing strategies that you're going to be implementing in Q1, or any of your sales strategies, or any of your systems you're going to be implementing in Q1. You should be looking at that right now in Q4. December, November, those are great times to be looking at those types of strategies, especially if you're thinking about investing in some particular system. For example, James and I have decided we're giving away a lot of the insurance building platforms, a lot of our training programs, standard operating procedures, and we're implementing some of the we're selling off some of the additional packages. Let's say, for example, you're thinking, 2021 is the year I'm going to turn my business from being self-employed into an actual business that I can walk away from, come back, and it still has income coming in. And you know what? These guys on the Business Bros podcast, they have the Insurance Bro podcast, they have Pipeline Insurance, they have all the tools necessary. I'm going to go ahead and invest in their program, and you go ahead and do that. Now is the time you want to be talking to your CPA. Do you purchase the product? Do you purchase the training program right now in November? Do you wait until the beginning of next year? Do you bring on that particular employee or that system in place now? That's what you want to be looking at. Those are the things that you want to make sure that you're planning in November for your Q1. So you're set up and you're running when Q1 starts, not just getting started at the beginning of the year to kick off 2021. Fourth quarter, what you do now is what's going to give you the momentum that you need to be successful in Q1.
Totally random thought, but I just kind of like this struck me out of nowhere.
Ooh,
Gillette probably hates No Shave November.
Probably not the messaging they want right in November.
It's probably their least favorite thing. So I'm going to take this be prepared in a slightly different direction than you. You kind of touched on it a little bit when you're starting to plan next year and everything. It was really cool. Last week we had one of our pipeline agents, Nate. I think the week before last, he shadowed you for a day. Last week, he came over and he shadowed me, hung out with me for the day. And what was really cool was getting a chance to sit down and talk to him about the way that I set goals and the things that I've done to set myself up for what I believe is success. So for me, it starts with the vivid vision. The vivid vision is a document that I've written that is a very clear, very detailed, very precise vision of what I want my life to look like in 3 years. So by using this very, very detailed vision, and I mean, I'm talking with my business, I know how many employees I want. I would know the positions that each of those employees will be, the roles that they'll be taking. I know exactly what jobs they're going to be handling. I know how many people I need in marketing, in IT, in legal, in HR, in sales, in account managing, all these different things. So it's a very, very detailed description of not just my business, but my entire life. Like, where do I want to live, and what do I want my home to look like? What kind of car am I going to be driving in 3 years? Like, all of these different things. And for me, it starts with that vivid vision. And when I was talking to Nate about it, I was like, look, man, we're in the perfect time right now. We've got November and December when things are generally slower in business, right? Except for retail. So things are generally slower. You probably have a little bit more time on your hands. Sit down and write out this vivid vision. Take some time to get as clear a picture as you possibly can of where you want to go and what you want to be, and use that vision to work backwards. So if you know where you want to be in 3 years, you can determine where you want to be by the end of next year. By determining where you want to be by the end of next year, you can determine what you need to do in the first quarter, and you can determine what you need to do in January. And then starting from January 1st to January 7th, that very first week of the year, you know exactly where you need to be. So what I'm going to say about all of that is, if you want a copy of the Vivid Vision Plan, I will give that away to you for free. All right. The Vivid Vision Plan, it's something that I can just send you a quick PDF of. Just leave the word vision in a comment.
There you go. Or you can follow James at Insurance Bros Show. Send him a DM. He'll send it to you that way too.
That too. But I'm trying to get comments.
No, yeah, trying to get comments. I agree with that. I like that. I like the way you're thinking there, buddy.
I'm totally stealing it from David Denning, who was on the Insurance Bro Show last week. David Denning runs the Marketing for Insurance Agents in Facebook group, and I was watching his live earlier today. He had 19 people watching. He like blasted it all over his live. He's like, hey, if you're gonna listen in, type me in the comments, and then it launched it. And he's like, all right, if you want this free thing, type whatever in the comments. So I'm like, you know what,
that's a great strategy.
That's a great strategy. So if you want the Vivid Vision Plan and to learn how to set up your Vivid Vision so you can properly set your goals for next year, type vision in the comments, leave a comment, and I'll send it to you.
Boom. All right. Number 2, keep your employees motivated and happy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the month of gratitude. Like, this is where you show appreciation. I mean, your employees, yes. Also, if you don't have employees, those can be your clients. Your clients are technically your boss anyways. You want to keep them as happy as possible. Show them some gratitude. You can always go with the cliche stuff. Make them an apple pie or whatever you're going to go. But honestly,
that's cliche.
Yeah, it's very cliche. It's November, dude. You make them a pumpkin pie or whatever. That's
all right,
the thing.
Fair enough.
Send them a bottle of wine. It doesn't matter whether it's cliche. The point is that you thought about them and you put that out there. Keep your employees motivated. Here's a couple things when it comes to employee motivation. They want to be appreciated for the work they do. You appreciate them, yes, but especially during the holidays, this is a great time for you to show them how much you appreciate them. Send them a nice little gift card. Be flexible with their schedule. Give them some extra time off that is not normally part of their normal, scheduled PTOs or whatever time off, right? Put together the little holiday party. Maybe it's a Zoom one this year, and everybody, since you're saving money on the holiday party, send them a little bit of extra. Whatever it's going to be, make sure that you acknowledge the fact that these people have been here. They've been busting their butt. They've helped you grow your business. You guys have grown together as a company. You've gone through one of the craziest times this year, which is the COVID pandemic, right? You've gone through the pandemic this year. Give them those kudos that they need. Keep them motivated. Let them know how much you appreciate them. That attitude of gratitude, on our morning 5 a.m. call, shout out to the Justice League, right? We do that whole, what are you grateful for Wednesday? And I'm actually really looking forward to what we're going to be doing next Monday, Initiative 2021. I like how you named it that too. It's so funny. But it just sounds superhero-ish, right? That's what we're going to be talking about.
Well, because it's the Avengers Initiative, but it's the Justice League Initiative now.
Yeah. Well, not the Avengers this time, right?
No, don't talk about that other 5 a.m. club that we're gonna fight.
Yeah, exactly. That would be funny, by the way. We all like team up together, make
some kind of a tug
video.
of war or something.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Some funny thing. Anyways, Keep your employees motivated. Show them how much you appreciate them, and if you do that, they're gonna love the way you treat them. They're gonna love coming to work on a regular basis, and it just gives for the whole team a better vibe. James does this really, really well. He embeds a lot of the acknowledgments into the KPIs that we're looking at for our particular agency. So this month, for example, we gave away bonuses. For some people, it was a lot of money. For some people, it was still a little something, but it doesn't matter how much it is. It's the fact that they're working hard. You recognize that they're working hard and you acknowledge it by giving them something. Sometimes it could be a great, depends on where you're at, right? A pat on the back, a shake hand, you give them the acknowledgement. Hey, I want to show appreciation for this particular person who did this XYZ things in this amount of time. Really appreciate what you're doing. People love to be recognized. They may not say it, right? It's kind of like when you go to like Olive Garden, for example, you're sitting down, it's your birthday, and then they come and bring you cake and everybody sings. Nobody really likes that. But let's face it, when it's your birthday, that doesn't happen. You feel like crap afterwards. Like, come on, I didn't even get my cake and nobody's saying happy birthday to me, right? So you want it. You just don't always say that you want it. So be the one who's always giving that recognition. Keep your employees motivated and keep them happy.
Hell yeah, I got nothing to add to that. I'm really excited. I love giving away money and I love giving away stuff. And I was really excited to be able to put together a good bonus plan. It's the tiniest things, right? I have a little bonus plan, an award ceremony that we're going to be doing next Friday on the Insurance Bro Show, where I'm going to be showing I'm going to be showcasing our agents and, giving them awards for their production. And like the lowest award is just a $5 gift card. And I think this month I'm going to be giving away a $100 gift card to somebody. So this is going to be pretty exciting.
Because that's what we do on the Insurance Bros Show. Our company, over here at Pipeline Insurance or Pipeline Training Team San Diego, PTSD, our group is known for overpaying and giving away free shit. So if you want to be part of a cool ass insurance agency, that's why you want to make sure you guys check out where I got to drop it in there, right? I got to drop it in there. Or James is going to drop it in there. Boom.
You go ahead. Looking for it.
I can't find it.
All right, well, onward, upward. Let's keep talking, and I'll make it happen.
Actually, I know where it is. Boom! I had removed it, but there it is right there. So pipelineexperience.com/agent opportunities. It was my bad. I did it to myself.
I see it.
All right.
I see it now.
Number 3, make a holiday inventory list. Check it twice. It's kind of like Santa's, right? Naughty and nice.
Hilarious.
You got a list, you check it twice. But look, you got stuff going on in your particular company right now, right? What are you missing? What do you have? What do you need to get? And this can be, if you're in retail, obviously you're doing actual inventory, right? But if you're not in retail, you need to take inventory of some of the assets that you have. Do you have enough marketing material going forward? Do you have enough? Well, we don't really use business cards anymore, but you get what I'm saying. Do you have enough of these particular things ready to go for that new coming year? Do you have the proper staff ready to go? Some of you who are in tax season, do you have your CE completed? Do you have your checks in? Do you have your banking products ready to go? Do you have your softwares up to date? All these different things are the things that you need to check so that when 2021 hits, you're ready to rock and roll. And make sure you double check, right? So you want to make sure that you have all those things in order. What is it that stopped you last year in January? What halted you? What stopped you and where you tripped in your progress? What are the things reflective that you can go back on? One of the things that I'm really big on, and I know James is too, is we journal all the time. Go back and reread what was going on in January and February in your journal. What are the things that went well? What are the things that didn't go well? This is a perfect time for you to look back at those times and say, okay, this time around, I'm going to make a change. If you didn't journal, this is one of the reasons why you need to start doing it now. It's the best time to start was, 20 years ago, but today is another great time to start. Start writing in your journal, because these things that you're going through right now, you may not forget 10 months from now when you need to recap. So have a journal written, double check what you're already going through, add these things to your inventory list so you can check on them and make sure that you're ready to go ahead of time. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of journaling, this weekend, as I was preparing for the week, I started, doing my weekly planner, and I have been keeping a record of all of my weekly plans since I started. The very first one was August 25th of last year. And what was really cool to see is that from August 25th, one of my goals was to develop my why statement. And I'll tell you, as I was doing this, doing this weekly planner on a weekly basis, from August 25th until the next time that I did, until the week of September 30th, I had the foundation of my why statement. Within a month,
but see,
I had a
that's the key
foundation
right there. Is you wrote it down and you progressively work towards that goal. Oftentimes, and this is why making a list and going through and checking off those things on your list is so vitally important, right? The act of writing it down is making things, is putting them into your sphere and then making you work towards those particular goals. If you didn't write that down, it wouldn't have happened. If you didn't stay consistent with your journaling, if you didn't stay consistent with your planning, it wouldn't have happened. But now that it's there, now that it's in place, you start to take things to a whole new level. That was just the why statement. You were talking earlier about the entire vision statement.
And here's the thing. 1 year ago, this is 11/2 of 2019. Look at the first goal right there.
I can't read it. You got to tell me.
It says, vivid vision, complete my 3-year vivid vision. That was a year ago today. A year ago today that I wanted to start working on my 3-year vision. And again, this 3-year vision is what helps to make this weekly planner that I do on a weekly basis. And I know it puts me in the right mindset. It tells me what I need to get done every single day so that my weekly goals are working towards my monthly goals. My monthly goals work towards my quarterly goals. My quarterly goals work towards my annual, and my annual goals work towards that 3-year vivid vision. So it starts though with that vivid vision. So again, I'm going to throw this out there. If you want a copy of the vivid vision, the reading material so that you can create your own vivid vision, type vision in the comments and I'll send it to you.
I wish I had a vision like clip that I could just drop in there. Boop. And like, I don't know, vision's like shh, like shooting a beam at his eye or something. Or he grabs like Captain Cap's or he grabs a Thor's hammer. Yeah.
Mjolnir.
I was gonna say Cap's hammer because it ended up
being
Cap's hammer in the end, you know, it is. All right. Make Small Business Saturday work for you. Here's, you know, what's funny, dude. This is, to me, is one of those modest things. Like, you know, when you talk shopping small business, you as a real estate agent, you as an insurance agency, you as a tax office are also a small business. So you know, just because your small business tends to slow down during the November season doesn't mean you can't make some of these days work for you. There are certain things that you can do to help promote what it is that you're doing. Maybe on Small Business Saturday, you're booking tax appointments ahead of time so that you can start locking up your calendar. Maybe for Small Business Saturday, you're putting together a workshop for people who are looking to buy a new home in coming January of 2021. There are a lot of things that you can take advantage of in Small Business Saturday that don't necessarily have to be retail related, right? Oftentimes when we think of this Business Saturday, we think of those small businesses that are competing with things like Amazon and stuff like that. Well, check it out. You realtors are competing with big businesses like Zillow, right? Those are the big companies that are coming after you. The Redfins are coming after you. So make sure you emphasize Small Business Saturday to work with small business realtors like you, right? Insurance agents, you guys are competing with the Farmers and the Allstates and the State Farms of the world and the Geicos of the world, right? So make sure Small Business Saturday relates to you too. People want to do business with people they know, like, and trust. And there's nothing against the big brands. They're doing things obviously well because they're getting large market share, right? But still, I love what this to your advantage. Go for it.
Yeah, I love what this article says though. Just being open on Small Business Saturday isn't enough. You need to develop a sales plan, so some kind of a marketing plan to really take advantage of this. And the time to start that marketing plan is today, right now, because that Small Business Saturday is just 3 weeks away, and you're gonna want to start that immediately.
Dude, it's right around the corner. You blink
Right
and
around the
it's going to
corner.
be here. All
That's
right, we're
it.
running low on time. This one we kind of already talked about anyways. But get your finances in order, ladies and gents. Look, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll tell you
It's
right
easy.
now, even on a personal level right now, I mean, going through, if you're in a position where interest rates are really low right now, do you need to refinance your home? Do you need to save yourself $200, $300, $400, $500 a month in your mortgage payment? I mean, that can go a long way. That could you can point it towards a Dell accelerator, get yourself out of credit card debt. You can take that money, put it in a retirement account, a Roth or a traditional IRA, right? Start putting money away for your retirement. You can take that money, leave your mortgage payment at the same number, and then start paying off your principal balance a lot faster. There are a lot of things you can do if you're getting ready to refi. And another one, how about solar? Like I'm actually looking about, I'm going to get solar really soon. I'm going to be signing my contract for solar. It's going to save me about $200 a month on my bill. That's $200. That's $2,400 a year now that I can apply to something else that I
Hell
was
yeah.
just giving away to the power companies. So look, there's a lot of things that you can do within your business that's not necessarily just looking at your P&L or just getting ready for tax season, but there are things that you can look at. And here's the beauty, and here's something that we talk about all the time on our show. It's not always about cutting every single expense. It's also looking at the revenue part of your P&L statement. The revenues is that little section right above all the expenses, right? And I say little section because most of us only have one type of income line, maybe two types of income revenue that are coming in. What you need to do is look at your existing database. How else can I capitalize on the existing clientele that I have right now? Right? Look, COVID has come and really knocked your legs out from under you. You used to be able to go out, go to networking events, shake hands, kiss babies, give hugs, whatever, and all that is gone. So picking up new clientele is much more difficult today than it was in the past. However, you've put in a lot of work already. You've spent a lot of time developing relationships and building your existing database. You're a tax office, you're a mortgage office. How many clients have you already worked on in the past few years? And are you having trouble finding new clients? Or when, mortgages probably not right now, right? Mortgages are probably swamped, but there will come a time where that will change. Are you prepared? Are you collecting your emails? Are you collecting that database of information to get ready to put yourself in a position to continue to grow that book of business? We're offering you the opportunity to build a new revenue stream with your existing book of business. And that's part of looking at your P&L and looking at that revenue stream. You have a tax office? We need to talk because you're leaving money on the table. You have a mortgage office? We need to talk because you're leaving money on the table. Get your finances in order. Yes, cut expenses. Yes, look at ways to save money, but more so, look at ways to generate additional revenue through the existing database
look
that
at
you
that.
already have.
I can add stuff from the Insurance Bro show in here. So if you are a tax person or anything like that, you want to find a new way to add revenue to your business. That's exactly what we've done. We've created the system that will make it easy for you to create another revenue stream within your existing business. So if you want more information, go to www.pipelineinsurance.com/agent opportunities and let us know, because we'd love to chat with you and see if it's an opportunity that works for you.
Last one.
Give thanks to the people who make your business thrive. That's a fun one.
Dude, you can't say thank you enough. You just can't say thank
Cannot.
you enough. With that being said, I want to say thank you to every single one of you who's been part of the program, whether you've been a guest on the show, whether you've left a comment, given us a like, given us a view, shared, whatever it is, you've been a part of the Business Bros family, and it's been amazing. We're at episode 598. 598. This week we will be recording episode 600, and we've interviewed over 400 guests. It's been one heck of a ride. We've built and established a brand. It's helped us grow our existing company to a level that is just amazing, and it couldn't have happened without each and every one of you. So, thank you guys very much for making it possible, for just giving us the time of day and actually, listening to some of the stuff that we talk about. I know we throw out some weird stuff sometimes. We sing some Disney songs, we play some movie quotes, whatever it is, but you feel us, right? You feel us, and we have fun, bringing you more content and more information from people who are doing some great things in this world. So, we got what's up, prima? Your show's amazing. Thanks for really breaking things down, small bites that are doable. You guys are truly an inspiration. I love a copy of the vision plan. Please, thanks, and be blessed. Well, thanks, Marie. Jim's going to be sending that out to you for sure.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
all about having that vision, ladies and gents. So remember, give thanks to everybody who comes into your life. Here's something that I learned that's super powerful. What does Eric say, Ham, about you can't be great, you
Mad.
can't be
You
mad,
can't be mad and grateful at the
and
same
grateful
time.
at the same time. So if you find yourself in a tough situation, you find that life is kicking your butt, maybe the day's not right, it's a cloudy day, whatever the situation's going to be, take a moment and give thanks for the things that you already have in your life. It could be something as simple as I have a car, clothes on my back, food on my table, whatever it's going to be. That attitude of gratitude, you putting yourself in a position to say thank you for the things you already have, will put you in a mindset where you can see the perspective in life. Dude, you're awake. You're here. The sun is shining, means no matter what's going on in your life, and trust me, there are some bad things that happen on a day-to-day. People pass away too early, too soon, whatever the situation, all those things happen. But no matter what, you're here. And you can, and over time, things will get better if you choose to make them better. So give thanks to the people that are around you. Thank you guys for listening to the program. Appreciate you for checking out the show. And of course, make sure you guys give us a little like, a little subscribe, a little rate, anything we can do. Follow us at Business Bros Pod for all your Business Bros stuff. I don't even know. I was going to say for all your insurance needs, but it was the wrong show.
It's fine. It's fine.
Works the same
for all
way.
your entrepreneurial needs.
For all your entrepreneurial needs. All right, ladies and gents, that's all we got for you guys today. We'll catch you tomorrow on Tuesday. Peace.
Bye-bye.
And we're out.
Thank you for listening to the Business Bros Podcast. Are you looking to get more clients or to increase your income? Hernan, the business bro, can help you generate referrals through the power of podcasting. And James, the insurance bro with Pipeline Insurance, can help you effectively add insurance to your existing business. If you are ready to create wealth today and generational wealth for tomorrow, email businessbros@csfirst.com to schedule a free consultation. Or join the Business Bros Network, www.businessbros.biz.